Ah, now it's not accepting my fucking login.
What's going on, everybody? It's T Reaper, and we're back with another stream. This is episode 8. What do we expect to see in 2017 from gaming? And today we're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff, and we do have another show planned for Wednesday, but today we're just gonna talk about speculation and what we hope to see in the coming months. So this is T Reaper, and this is my introduction, and we're gonna give it off to Sooner. Sooner, you go first.
Hey everyone, Sooners 1991, and I just want to say that I am happy to be here. No depression whatsoever. Thank you.
All right, and the pissed off J Sentries, you go next.
Fuck off, Reaper. This motherfucker. Hey, yo, this is your boy Sentries from Sentries Gaming, and don't ever let Reaper fucking have a drink. He fucks shit up.
On the bright side, he pisses Jay off, and we get to hear it.
No, I do admit to the I do
in the goddamn Discord, and he fucking decided to get rid of him.
yeah, I accidentally kicked the Dido bot from playing music. I do apologize, Jay. That is my fault. But no, I legitimately have had a couple drinks tonight, so it should make my responses a little bit more comical than usual. Because usually when I'm buzzed, I usually don't talk the same. So all right, so today we're gonna jump into the topics of the new week, and as we all know that the new Call of Duty is gonna be revealed on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's 10 a.m. Pacific time, and now my question to everybody who watches this is: do we trust Sledgehammer, who has only had AW under their belt, to bring us an old school COD? And I would like to hear what Jay and Sooner think of this this new development, because I'm kind of curious what the reveal is going to give us on Wednesday. And anybody can answer that question.
Yeah, go ahead, Sooner, because I have a very negative light on fucking Call of Duty as it is.
Oh yeah, I'm right there with you when it comes to Call of Duty. But I will answer the question very bluntly. I'll have to see it before I will judge it on how they handle it. I don't really believe they will do very well with it. I just think all the rumors, what got them going, all the YouTubers. But overall, it's another Call of Duty, and they're just trying to go with what they're hearing from other people rather than what they what they should. But I think they should just wait a year or two before releasing another one.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
Fucking time someone has a brain with that bitch, because they need. I say they need to wait like 4 or 5 fucking years.
Yeah.
I am tired of seeing a fucking Call of Duty. I haven't bought one since Black Ops 2, and I said I'm not gonna buy one until like they do some drastic fucking changes. First thing they need to do is get rid of that god for awful fucking engine that they have. Still using the fucking Quake engine from '99.
Yep, that's trash.
I mean,
I will say though, I got to play Infinite Warfare.
In that comment section says something fucking stupid. Just because you update a fucking engine does not mean it's a new goddamn engine. So before you say something stupid, it was like, oh, they updated. No, motherfuckers, it's still the same fucking engine.
Oh, but they updated your phone, but so it's a new phone.
No, I'm looking forward to seeing what Wednesday has to offer. I mean, like a World War II option, and I saw a bunch of comments.
But let me ask you this: what's the big deal with World War II? Like, it's just the trend.
Well, it's no longer future. They're going backwards, so they're not doing futuristic
I would have been
bullshit.
more excited if they would have went with like Cold War or Vietnam, like an era that we rarely
this is technically
get
Vietnam,
to use.
so technically that's technically
Vietnam would be awesome.
Yeah, technically that's what they're doing.
Like,
they're doing Vietnam.
We don't do a lot of Vietnam War, and we don't do a lot of stuff inside the Cold War. So like, why not go somewhere where we haven't really been a lot? We've been World War II so many fucking times. I don't really care for a World War II style.
You don't care about those Thompson guns? Oh, those Thompson guns are awesome.
No, I really don't. I mean, I want to go somewhere like, Vietnam or Cold War. Okay. I agree that we need to get out of the futuristic shit, but I would prefer somewhere else than World War II.
Well, there was this one comment on Facebook that read that he doesn't approve of the World War II setting, and because he doesn't like the old school weapons. And I'm like, you do realize that's where Call of Duty was actually born, was in the old school era. Like they only started doing futuristic shit with
Not really true,
AW.
if you want to be technical, the first 3 Call of Duties didn't really sell well. It wasn't until Modern Warfare 1 is when Call of Duty actually got on the map. Like, Call of Duty had a name with the first 3 Call of Duties, but it didn't do as well until like Modern Warfare 1 came about. And when Modern Warfare 1 came about is when Call of Duty actually like solidified themselves. Because the first 3 Call of Duties were under Halo and sales and everything. And then like right after Modern Warfare came, Modern Warfare pretty much took the crown from Halo.
Oh, okay. And then what were your thoughts about Modern Warfare 2 then?
I liked Modern Warfare 2, but like I said, like I liked stuff around either near that era or even stuff that's not even in our timeline, but somewhat of a spin-off of our timeline. I don't want another World War 2. I mean, Battlefield 1 was fine. I don't want where like the next 4 or 5 years there's nothing but World War 2 shit.
I mean, I don't necessarily see them going down that road. I think they're only going down this road because the fans want it so bad.
That's what I was saying.
I can agree that the fans want it, but fuck, how many times did half these motherfuckers know what they actually want? Let's be honest.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on the player, I guess, and it depends on what you're playing.
Because they have 3 studios, them studios should be working on different eras. You should have one working on futuristic, one working on like modern, and one working on like something in between.
Well, that's what I was asking, because I was like, I'm kind of curious if we trust Sledgehammer to do this, because the only thing they have under their belt is AW. Like, that's the only thing they have underneath their belt. Like, I would feel more comfortable if it was Treyarch or if it was Infinity Ward doing it.
Sledgehammer used to be Infinity Ward, and then they split off and made Sledgehammer Games.
Yeah, that's true, but as their own studio, they only have AW though.
Yeah, but I mean, hell, no one, like, 343 didn't have no Ws. Before 343 took over, the only thing they ever done on Halo was the fucking Halo Reach DLCs, the last 2 of them.
Oh,
and people gave them somewhat of a benefit of a doubt.
I mean, you know, COD definitely needs to change, and like I'm kind of in
no, what it needs to do is die for like
what it
3 years and then come back.
It needs to die.
Like,
I don't think COD's ever
really
gonna die,
one of the
that's like
reasons
one of the...
why gaming has been so shit, because like that's all everyone wants is just fucking shooters now because of that.
I mean, I don't know if I would name COD as the primary shooter, but that would be, you know, the birth of shooters besides Halo.
It wasn't the birth of shooters though.
Yeah,
like that's a very misconstrued thing, because the original birth of shooters was Quake and Doom, and then from Quake and Doom came fucking Unreal Tournament. From Unreal Tournament,
I loved Unreal Tournament.
Halo, then like Call of Duty. If I'm not mistaken, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, I think, came around a few months right after Halo. So like you really wouldn't even call Call of Duty the birth of fucking shooters. It's just the more popular one right now.
Yeah, it's definitely the most popular multiplat. That's like definitely the case.
But it's the most popular multiplat because.
But it's also been around almost. It's also been around like
time.
Mostly the longest though.
That's because it's been the most basic one. Like, they really haven't done anything to innovate that franchise. Besides, I can wall run, or like, that's about it. There's no real innovation in that franchise at all. It's not like Halo or Battlefield where they change up the game and they try to incorporate new shit.
Yeah,
they incorporate
they've
little
used the same engine for
effort.
like the last freaking all of its franchise.
They have been using the Quake engine since, and that engine's as old as '99. Like, literally. So like, that engine is decades old, and all they did was update it to help it run a little bit better in modern times, and that was it.
Okay.
But I think a lot of it too is these younger kids. They don't care what engine it is. That's the problem. They don't.
But like, that's the reason why you don't get a lot of great textures. You don't get a lot of good shit, and it still has that arcade feel, which is what everybody loves, is that arcade feel.
True. I mean, I like COD, but it's not like the game that I would honestly go towards first. It would probably be like second or third.
I said kill it for 3 years.
Kill it for 3 years.
I agree.
Kill it for 3 years so they can redo the Quake engine and
I would like to see these developers. You hear it all the time with Xbox. I would like to see Xbox developers do something else besides Gears, Halo, and Forza. Well, why can't we say the same thing about fucking Activision with Call of Duty? I would like to see Treyarch do something different than fucking Call of Duty every year.
Yeah, but Call of Duty has like 3 developers though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Take one of the fucking developers and let them develop a new IP that Activision can fucking like sit there and choke to death until like you can run it in the ground no more than it's already been ran into. I mean, have you ever noticed that Activision will run a fucking IP into the ground where it can't be ran in anymore, then they get rid of it? They did that with the fucking Rock Bands. They did that with fucking Skylanders. They've done it with Call of Duty, and they're gonna do it with fucking Destiny.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Do you think they're actually gonna do it to Destiny?
Oh yeah, they'll run that bitch into the ground too.
Okay, all right. All right. On to the next topic. Suitor, what did you think of the Sea of Thieves? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. It had its bugs. Of course, I'm gonna let everyone watching know that I can't really say much about it at all. All I will say is it was just the alpha, but there's a lot of promise to it. Overall, if I had to buy it now, if it came out now, it would be good if you have friends. If you play it alone, it sucks. That's just the only way of putting it. If you play it alone, it sucks.
I said this last week, though, Sooner, that game's like, to me, Borderlands. It's one of them games where you have to have a group of people to play with.
Yes, that's exactly what it's like. With a group of people, with the right group of people, should I say, it's an absolute blast. And it was just the alpha, so there's a lot of promise to it. And the art design to the game is phenomenal. I mean, from the videos they've shown before, it was exactly like that. So it looked great.
Okay.
And it's just the alpha.
I mean, I'm hoping I get a chance to try it out before the actual game launches. But if you say it's worth it, but with friends, I'll believe you. I mean, it is a pirate's journey. That is the premise of it. All right. Since we can't talk too much about that, the one thing that I actually did want to broach, and I've actually been commented on this, is the new video that I did recently was on Real Gamer 27. We talked about that last week, but this one guy in my comment section was legitimately like insulting my game collection, and I just want to. This is like an open subject. Like, I know Jay probably won't be able to answer this question because he hasn't touched his device in so many months. But Sooner, why do we play Xbox?
The glory of the PC.
Yeah, he enjoys the PC, but me and Sooner could probably answer this question. Sooner, what games thrive on the Xbox, and why do we honestly play Xbox every single day?
Multiplats.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Thank you.
I mean, it's just like you don't have to like play the Xbox to understand it's majority multiplats, and everybody knows that Microsoft needs new studios. They need more than just the 3 that they have.
Yeah, because like the
which they have more, but I mean, like, they don't use them, or whatever they're using them for, we haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
hopefully it's a second option there, because
my main reason for playing Xbox is like mainstream titles. So if it's mainstream and it's not indie and it's not BC, I legitly, that's the only thing I play. So if it's mainstream titles and it's not BC and it's not indies, I'll play it. But the majority of the games that I play right now are Halo, as you see on screen right now. I do play Titanfall 2. I've been dipping my memories back into Black Ops 2. I actually did play a little bit of AW last night, and I realized how much they nerfed the living shit out of that game, considering what it looked like in 2014. So it's like if anybody plays Xbox for exclusives only, the longevity in that in that venture is not there. So it's like if you want to play it for IPs, like the longevity of those games are not there. So you have to have at least some investment in multiplats in order to enjoy Xbox. And if you don't enjoy Xbox for multiplats, the games aren't going to last very long, especially if they're only story driven and they aren't multiplayer based.
But at the same time, that's the whole premise of the reason why fucking Real Gamer 27 made his video, though, is he was saying that the reason why he doesn't care for the Xbox is because it's only a multi-plat based machine. Which I don't understand that comment, because the 360 was the same thing, and no one bitched about the 360.
Because the 360 was the golden age of gaming.
But if you look back at the 360, we only had like 3 major titles, maybe 4 that came out, counting Fable. And like Fable didn't come out every fucking other year. Fable came out like every 4 years. So like, if you really want to be technical, the 360 was a multi-platform machine also, and no one bitched about it back then.
So why are they bitching about it now?
Because they fucking want to bitch about it. I mean, I don't fucking know why they're doing it, but it's like, if you really want to be truly technical, the 360 was a multi-plat machine. It didn't have a lot of exclusives compared to like the PlayStation 3 at all.
I mean,
no one complained about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one seems to complain about Xbox having no games until now. And then even when you actually compare Real Gamer 27's collection, he actually does have a decent 25 games to play. He just doesn't play them. So like it's not really necessarily it has no games. It probably just doesn't have the games that you personally prefer to play.
Well, that's where the argument comes based on opinion. It doesn't have games that appeal to him, but it may appeal to you.
Yeah, every gamer is honestly different. Some gamers might honestly prefer only to play Minecraft.
Yeah, you have some people that don't fucking understand how an RTS works, but they bitch about it.
Okay.
Yeah, really, I hate that crap.
Not saying any names. They think they're gonna fight the fucking general at the fucking end because that's what happens in an RTS.
No names. That
had nothing to do with the RTS concept. That had to do with the fact that the story was so fucked up.
What's funny there, Jay?
To deal with almost every fucking RTS out there that you never fight the fucking general. The general sits on the sidelines and tells the fucking people where to go. Have you not played any of the Total War series or Warhammer or
I
even
haven't
Age
played
of Empire?
Total War. I've only played StarCraft. That's the only other RTS I've played.
Even in StarCraft, you don't fight the fucking general in StarCraft.
Yeah, but StarCraft isn't Halo. That's kind of what kind of got me was the fact that they promoted the general to hell, and then you didn't actually fight him.
Yet again, you were looking at the name of Halo, and you're thinking that because it's a shooter that you're gonna run around and fight in the RTS, you're gonna run around just like you did in the shooter and fight the main villain. It's not how it works. 2 separate genres. They do 2 different types of styles of gameplay.
Now, did you say you never played Halo Wars 1, T-Reaper?
No, I played it, and I do admit that is actually better.
Okay, well, that one sold a lot. Now, look at the campaign on that one. Who did you fight at the end?
Real quick, I'm gonna answer this guy's question.
Hold on, no.
Let me answer this guy's question. No, okay. Hey, Spartan Locke, you didn't fight it. Well, actually, Master Chief did actually fight him in a cutscene, and he kind of kicked his ass. But that's pretty much that's like an FPS, and Spartan Locke wasn't really a bad guy. He was more the person going after Master Chief. So that's kind of like
Spartan
that's
Locke
debatable.
wasn't supposed to be the bad guy at all. He was supposed to be basically the bounty hunter hunting down Chief to bring him back to the fucking UNSC. That was it.
All right. So sorry. Continue, Jay. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, answer Sooner's question. Who did you fight at the end of Halo Wars 2?
Number 1.
At the end of number 1, I don't freaking remember. It was so long ago. I only played it once. But I do.
Remember this: the main bad guy of Halo Wars 1 was the arbiter.
Yeah, it was the original Arbiter, right?
Did you kill him?
I don't remember.
No.
No, he died in a cutscene.
Yeah, he died in a cutscene, but at least he died.
But who did he die by? He died by Forge, which was the other general.
The Spartan
Between
general?
Cotter. Yeah,
Oh,
Forge, okay. John Forge.
Oh, okay.
The scout that you played as.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been so long. I don't remember anything from like Halo Wars 1.
Which, if you know anything, John Forge is the actual name of Master Chief. That's why a lot of people, back when Halo Wars 1 was coming out, thought that was Master Chief.
Halo Storm says that Halo Wars 1 main bad guy was the Arbiter and the Prophet.
Yes, it was the Arbiter.
Anyway, yeah, like that's the only reason I just didn't like it, was the fact that it just, they spent months promoting that Atriox, and then you just didn't fight him. That just kind of like
But there was a reason for that. My God, man. All right, let's move to another topic.
Okay.
Before I have to go have a drink.
Well, I'll ask you something then, Jay. How was the argument the other night that you had on the other podcast?
Oh, you mean
nights
with
ago?
The fucking flip flop guy?
Yes.
What is his MVP?
MVP magazine. MVP magazine.
I thought it was fine. I mean, he obviously didn't understand what I was getting at. The whole point of me bringing up that thing is the fact that regardless of what you say, numbers don't really tell a lie. It's statistically proven that JRPGs are not in favor inside the gaming industry. They're more favored towards shooters and let me look at the thing real quick so I can actually give you the real stats. Let me pull it up. Go ahead and bring your piece in while I pull this up sooner. Say what you wanted to say about it while I bring this up, because I got to find the thing.
Oh, I just thought it was funny. I thought that what you had done was showing a graph with evidence, and it was still wrong. You were still in the wrong. I don't understand that. I mean, you showed them the graph.
I had the same problem.
Everyone can see it.
Crap Gamer this weekend.
When do you not have a problem with Crap Gamer? Everyone has a problem with him. At least anybody who has a head on their shoulders knows that he's full of shit.
Like I told him, I like him as a person because I really don't know him to judge him like that. But when he does them clickbait articles, I'm going to call you out. And he did it the day after I did my video. Okay, so statistically right now this is just a chart. Now this chart's just basically showing what average people like. And granted, it's done by a small pool. But the thing that you have to realize is a lot of these charts are used by major industries like EA and stuff like that to get an idea of what games are worth actually going into and what genre, majority of the people are buying. According to this, 27% of players prefer shooters, 22% prefer action games, and 11% for sports, 7% perform adventures, 5% like fighters, 4% like RTSs, where he was irritating me about that because he was trying to compare an RTS to a role-playing game, which a role-playing game only has 12%. So it has a larger number. So that means it has more people inside that pool than what an actual real-time strategy has. And then 3% prefer racers.
So what's
and I mean, you can't lie with this graph because this graph is very detailed. This company that made this graph does this every year with inside the gaming industry around this time. It's a very well done graph. I mean, they tell you everything from the average age of gamers down to females, all that stuff. So,
I mean, I can believe that graph, but I don't necessarily believe the graph with the age piece. That's the only piece I don't really believe.
I think that could be accurate. Now you got to remember, this was only done with, I want to say, anywhere between 4,000 to 6,000 people. So like you have to take that into account. You also have to take into account, like I said, that when these things are done, they're not just done for the public, but a lot of these are done for like bigger corporations, and it's to engage the audience to see what the audience likes, what they don't like. So the developers know what to make, and they know what game will be able to garner them profits. And that's what I was getting at, was like, you have to look at this logically and say that role-playing games don't do as well as a shooter does. So if you want to be technical, a JRPG, which is even under the role-playing status, doesn't do that well. And that's the reason why, if you look, a lot of JRPG companies now are westernizing their JRPGs, like Final Fantasy 15, for example, because they're trying to appeal to the Western audience, because they have been losing in this audience for a good amount of time. And the Western audience likes that fast action, get in, get out, early access, able to play.
Yeah. I loved Final
he didn't
Fantasy
understand
15.
that's why I called him a fucking idiot on the cast, because he couldn't grasp that concept at all.
Yeah, I loved Final Fantasy 15. I thought that was like the best one of last year. But again, that's just my personal opinion.
Halo Storm, you got to remember that this goes across all gaming. It doesn't just go across consoles. It goes across consoles, PC, MOBAs, everything. The actual graph does. I'll put the link to I'll give it to T Reaper, and then T Reaper can put it in the chat for you.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I can't actually put the link in the chat.
That graph is believable to a certain extent. I just don't believe the average gamer is like 35.
That's actually true, because that's been around for years, that the average gamer is anywhere between their early 20s to their mid 30s.
Like early 20s, yes, I believe that, but I don't believe like 35.
No, dude, think about it. Okay, let's here. I'm gonna give you a statistic just on for YouTube. How many people are in their mid 30s? Next gen. Rambo, me. Oh, I'm just 30, so I would be right at the margin of that. Fucking, how old are you, Sooner?
I'm mid-20s, same age as
Okay, so you're mid 20s. Fucking Geek Essentials, Brimstone. There's a lot of YouTubers here that are in their mid 30s. So like, how is that not statistically proven? Just if you just go off of YouTube right now, I guarantee if you go talk to most people, they're in their late 20s.
Well,
to
YouTube
mid-30s.
is different than actually, people you
But
game with
most
online.
gamers are that way too, man.
all my older brothers, all three of them are late 30s and early 40s playing games.
Yeah, and if you look, this isn't the only graph that says that. Majority of gaming graphs all say that most gamers are in between their early 20s to their mid 30s. So like this has been proven T Reaper for the last 6 years. So like it's pretty viable.
Because most of the people I run across on when I'm gaming, they're all they're either like in their early 20s or they're all like in their late teens.
Well, a lot of the guys that are around my age and stuff, they have very small social circles that they don't actually like communicate with inside the younger audience. Like I can even say the guys that I play with, even on Xbox Live, are anywhere between their late 20s to like their early 30s to their mid 30s on everyone that I play with. But that's also because we've been playing together for 12 plus years.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I can believe that the average gamer, actually it says the average gamer here is into about 35, 36.
Yeah,
I can believe that.
Yeah, because I notice when I play games like COD, or even if I step into a game chat with Halo, most of them are in their late teens or their early 20s. I rarely come across someone that's like late 30s.
That's not even like the highest percentage. The highest percentage here is 28% is anywhere between 17% is anywhere between 18 to 35, 11% is anywhere between 36 to 49, and then there is 13% of males are in their 50s plus. I can believe that. I mean, I don't understand how that wouldn't. And then 18%, which is the highest percent margin, is under the age of 18. So yeah, I can believe that. I mean, it's totally believable.
What's the smallest margin age though?
The smallest margin age would be 18. 18 under. 18 so it's anyone under the age of 18. Oh, you're talking about what the smallest margin age is?
Yeah.
That would be 36 to 49 at 11%.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you're gonna tell me the minors are the lowest age,
no,
I'm
the
not
minors
gonna
have
believe
the
you.
largest percentage.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna tell me the minors are the ones that are the lowest
18 to 35 has the second highest percentage.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes a little bit more sense. All right. So, all right. Now
I wanted to get with Rambo on this because me and Rambo were gonna have like a heated discussion on this, but you know that motherfucker decides to bail out. He knew he was gonna get schooled. That's why.
The hell.
Yeah, Rambo. When you hear this, son, I'm ready to school you again.
Okay. So, all right. This is going into the topics that I wrote while I was actually drinking. So, open topic. Sony has all the major marketing deals for big titles. How much do you think Scorpio will sell? Is it good or bad?
Well, they don't. They only have the major marketing deals for 4 that we know of. We don't know what else they have. I keep hearing people claiming that Warner Brothers may have a marketing deal with Microsoft.
With the Shadow of War concept?
No. I think it's another game that they're coming out with that people keep claiming. And Ubisoft may have a deal with Microsoft. I don't think so because Ubisoft has close ties with Sony. They've had close ties with Sony throughout the years. I don't buy that. I think that's wishful thinking. It really depends if Microsoft decided to actually get any marketing deals at all. Remember last year, or I think it was sometime this year, Phil said that he doesn't really like doing third-party marketing deals. Like he feels like he could put that money somewhere else. So he may be actually sticking to his guns with that, and we may not see anything from him in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I would prefer for him to take that money from the third party and use it to get first-party studios or second-party studios to make games. That would want me to warrant a reason to go back more towards the Xbox than staying on the PC.
Yeah.
In all honesty. Because, like, there's not really anything there that I can't play anywhere else right now. And that's the biggest problem Microsoft has, is they have to find a way to differentiate their console from everything else.
I mean, I don't necessarily think the Scorpio is going to sell bad, but I think it's not going to sell as...
Oh, no, the Scorpio is going to sell really good.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
I think the easiest way Sony can basically sale block them is basically by taking all the marketing deals for the multiplayer, multiplayer platforms.
Yet again, here's the biggest question. Did Sony take the marketing deals, or did Microsoft just give it up because they don't care?
They gave that shit up a while ago.
No, what I'm saying is we don't actually know because, like I said, remember, Phil claimed, according to him, that he doesn't want to do third-party marketing deals anymore. He thinks that wasn't really a good thing for the industry. So, like, if he sticks to his guns with that, then, that may be what he wants. Like, that may be the reason why we don't see any marketing deals this year, is because he's sticking to his guns. Because he said that, I want to say, I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it was sometime last year, near the beginning of this year, that he said that.
No, I remember him saying that, yeah.
So, like, this is going to be the first E3 where, we actually see if he's actually going to be true to that word or not. And if he is, then that's probably the reason why we don't see any deals at all.
Okay.
Which, like I said, I would rather him use that money on something else, like, besides fucking controllers. Phil, if you ever hear this, don't make another fucking goddamn custom controller.
Yeah, we have the Elite. That's all.
We have plenty of them.
We have the Elite. That's all we need. We have the Elite. That's all we need.
We don't need any more. If you want to make some more, put it in fucking design labs.
Okay.
Please, for the love of God, I am so tired of seeing a custom controller come out every week.
Oh wow, he came back. Okay. What is everybody's appeal to the Scorpio this year from everyone's view? So like my personal appeal to this is that it's a 4K machine. It's the next iteration of
Sooner.
Yes.
Remember how he said he didn't want to talk about Scorpio every podcast?
This is only 2 topics actually.
This is like the 3rd podcast, probably the 4th podcast where we talked about Scorpio.
Yeah, but I'm asking a open question. This isn't my personal view. This is everyone's view. What is everyone's view of the Scorpio?
I just hope it is everything that they claim it's going to be. I think a lot of people need to lower their expectations. Personally, I think people are jumping the gun, especially when it comes to the 4K 60 FPS.
4K.
I personally think that every game is not going to achieve 4K 60, and the biggest problem they're going to have is getting a lot of third parties on board right away. Like, because you have to understand that Sony is majority of the market share right now, and as long as they own majority of the market share, they're going to have a little fight with that. So, I mean, I can't wait to see what they do, but at the same time, people need to understand that these are companies, and sometimes they do lie or they over-exaggerate what they're giving us. So we need to temper our expectations and see what happens at E3. And euros do not equal US dollars. If you think that, you fucking dumbass. I'm going to state this one more time. If you think a euro equals up to US dollars, you are a dumbass, because there's a 9% difference between a euro and a US dollars. There's this thing called Google. Go on Google, do a quick Google search, and you will find this out. There is for every euro, you have to add on an extra 9 cents to the US dollar. And if you do the math, that adds up when you go to $3.99. That's the reason why when you convert 3.99 euros to US dollars, it comes up to 4.30.
But maybe I want the Scorpio to be 400 euros.
Well, let me ask you this question. What what gaming console at launch have you ever seen come up to 450? Or anywhere in the 50s at all, where it's been like 250, 150,
at
650.
launch or in general?
At launch.
At launch, none.
I did a Google search about this.
At launch, none. Later on, yes, but not at launch.
Yeah, that's exactly.
What was the Switch at? Was it right at 300?
It was at $299.
Yeah, but that's Nintendo for you. Though.
If you actually look,
well, they're still gaming, man. Still gaming.
Well, no. I'm gonna get this. If you actually look, there has not been a single console in the last few years that has ever dropped at a like 50, like it's like at 350 or whatever. It's always been like anywhere between $399, $499, $599. So like all this fucking people that keep saying that it's gonna be at fucking 350, get that out your head, because that's not where consoles go. So the price of the Scorpio is gonna be either $399 or $499 or $599. It's not gonna be anywhere between there. I mean, Google, it can be your friend, guys. Please, for the love of fucking God, spend more time researching before you say shit out your mouth.
No, keep going, Jay, because I'm still typing to the fan base.
Yet again, our host. Like, am I the host or are you the host?
I guess
I'm the host, but the host is actually talking to the people in the comment section.
The host is talking to people.
Alright, Halo Sam says J Centuries, that's kind of stupid. They can price it at $449 if they want to.
They can
price
if they
wanted to, but they're not going to.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Listen to what Phil said. He said that it is going to be at the price of any modern console at launch, right? If you go back and you look at every modern modern console at launch price is anywhere between $399, $499, and $599. Do fucking logic. Very simple logic, bro. There has never been a console ever since the Saturn was the last console that I see when I did a Google search on this that has ever launched for that price.
Yeah, you're botting, Jay.
I'm botting?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yes.
I'm botting on Discord. Oh my god, what the fuck did you do to this damn shit?
I didn't do anything to it.
He talked to Xbox. He absolutely hates this crap.
I didn't do anything to it. Yeah, I mean, because I had to call out Cyclonus 245. If you guys know who he is, and he said that the Scorpio was at $399 because that's what he heard. And I said, just make sure we all understand that euros don't equal the US dollar. And then I had another person bitch at me for it, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of you know.
Am I coming in now?
Yeah, you're coming in.
Yeah, you're clear.
Okay. Like I said, go look. Like, just do simple research. There's never been a console at fucking $350 or $450 or $550. It's never been that way. It's always been that $99 at the end. Simple fucking research.
Yeah, but how many YouTubers actually want to do research? That's probably a good question. Yeah, Halo Storm. It is like $430 is the equivalent. You are right. For $399. No, I was asking how many YouTubers do you know that actually want to do research though? They just want to spit things out of their mouth.
Not really any of them, man, because most of them just read articles and just like make a video based off the article.
Too hard.
Look,
I don't have time.
Here's the thing, man, and I did a video about this on my channel last week. That whole thing about the fucking Xbox Scorpio price leak was all bogus because I debunked it. I even debunked the fucking guys that wrote the fucking article because they didn't even go to the original source and ask the original source where the information came from. It was a placeholder price. It's on my fucking Twitter where the original source actually tweeted back to me and said that was a placeholder price that they set. They have not heard anything from Microsoft, and it was just set there because they wanted to put it there so they could start doing pre-orders. But everybody ran with that fucking thing because it came out in a fucking article. No one went to that fucking source and said, hey, is that a placeholder? Hey, what have you heard anything from Microsoft? No. How is an average Joe doing the job of fucking gaming journalist? Please someone explain that one to me.
I did. They don't want to do it. Doing their YouTube channel is just too hard. It's enough work as it is.
I mean,
I
don't necessarily.
I want that
for
money.
I don't necessarily fault them for saying that because it is kind of a pain in the ass to look it up. But you know,
it's not a pain in the ass, dude. It is
You Google it.
Okay, for example, me and Crap got an argument, right? And he was claiming that Xbox Wire never made, hasn't in the last few years, did articles on any of the past Call of Duties, hyping up the past Call of Duties, and I was like, that's not true. So I Google searched Xbox Wire articles dealing with relations to any Call of Duty titles, and over 1,800 pages came up of different articles that the Xbox Wire has done in the last few years based off Call of Duty. It took me less than 2 minutes to do that. And I pretty much debunked exactly what he said in the tweet. I was like, well, I can give you 6 examples of everything that you just said that was wrong.
Yeah. All right.
Not that hard to do.
Now, last open topic. What games this year showed the most promise to everybody on this panel, and what are you most excited for?
Oh man,
that's kind of a hard question, but
wait,
that's it.
I was looking at Halo, talking about Halo. I'm not disagreeing that it could be at $399 or $499. I personally think it's going to be at $499, my personal opinion, but I'm not going to sit here and claim that Microsoft has put these prices up yet, because they haven't. They haven't gave these prices to Amazon or no one. So any price that you see that's leaked is a placeholder. So temper your expectations. We don't know what the price is going to be, and don't listen to everybody that's claiming it's going to be this when it's not. We don't know yet.
I mean,
couple months away, and we will.
But it is technically a Jaguar. Don't forget that, because it is a Jaguar. It's not a Puma. It's not Jesus.
Oh no! Don't you know it's a Vega? It's a Vega. We have a Vega. It might say Jaguar. No. You are all wrong, my friends. This is the Scorpio we're talking about.
I'm going to go with what Digital Foundry said, because they're the ones that actually talk to Microsoft. It is a Jaguar evolved. What that means, we don't fucking know. I am not going to sit here and claim that I'm some fucking tech expert, that I got a degree in technical fucking school, because I didn't.
Well, there goes our podcast.
I'm not going to sit here and like read fucking 5-6 articles and then spout out what a fucking article says and then say that that's the fucking facts, because it's not.
But no, like any common sense, well, anyone with common sense, with a brain, if you can read the CPU said Jaguar. The chip they showed, I remember before, was what? Oh yeah, Jaguar. And all we can go off really is what they say, what they seen. That's really all we can at this point. But
I still think it was bullshit that we got a screenshot. We should have got an actual live demo of that Forza plane.
Yeah, Halo Storm. The one thing that I disagree with, like, Dealer is Dealer is legitimately trying to damage control the living shit out of the concept that it is a Jaguar. And he's like, it already said Jaguar Evolved, and then he wants to name it a Puma. He just doesn't want to call it a default Jaguar. That's that's his main problem.
If he wants it to be a Puma, then God, he just needs to change it out himself and put one in.
that's the only issue I have with Dealer is Dealer's cool and everything, but Dealer's trying to damage control the living shit out of the fact that it is a default Jaguar. Look, but it is an evolved Jaguar. It is it is customized. That is the point of it. But
so Halo Storm, I'll say this,
because it is a Jaguar, that it is going to get bottlenecked. That's the reason why I said temper your expectations, because we don't know what this hardware is going to do.
Well, the fact that the DirectX 12 is like hardwired directly into the GPU kills the bottleneck. That's the whole reason why it's designed that way.
Well, I know, but like I said, it's still a Jaguar. I would be very optimistic about that, in all honesty.
Oh, okay.
Because we don't know. I mean, who's to say that they may have missed something and like it may get bottlenecked down the line? And as games progress, they get more demanding. So like, did they future proof this? Or in like 3-4 years that the fucking game's gonna get too demanding, where that Jaguar is not able to keep up with the games?
True.
I mean, these are things that you have to think about.
Yeah, Jay, what game are you looking forward to most this year, though?
I'm looking forward to Crackdown, and the reason why I'm looking forward to Crackdown is for one particular reason, because I want to see how that tech works, because I want to see future iterations of what that tech can do for other games like Battlefield and other actual shooters, and like I would love to see that probably in Mass Effect too. Structural environments in almost all my games. Like that could be a new standard of gaming if they pull that off.
Okay. Sinner, what about you?
Oh, Call of Duty, man. What are you talking about? No, in all reality, Crackdown. I'm excited about Crackdown. I think it's going to be pretty good, as long as it's done right. I mean, it's hard for me to say Crackdown, because I don't know what they're going to show at E3 that might come out this year that might blow us away.
Well, we're not going to really get anything. I mean, if we go off of what Phil has said that don't expect any, like, surprises. I think that this E3 is going to be safe. I think we're going to pretty much get what we know, and we may get a few announcement of games for next year. And maybe one game this year that we don't know of, kind of like how they did last year with Dead Rising 4. And I think that's about it.
Damn.
I liked the first one, but I was never a huge fan of it.
If you were talking specifically about exclusives, or if you was talking about...
No, I was talking about games in general, bro.
Okay, well, if you're talking about games in general, then yeah, Red Dead. Yeah. Red Dead, and I'm kind of interested in seeing how they fuck up the Destiny storyline.
Oh, okay.
Fuck Destiny 2.
I want to see how bad.
I'm gonna say that every podcast it's get brought to. Yeah, I'm fuck Destiny. Unless it's given to me for free, I'm still debating on playing it or not. If it's given to me for free.
So you're the
I mean,
same way
I'm very fucking skeptical about playing Destiny 2, but I did already pre-order it. I did already pay it off, so it is coming to my doorstep. But I'm just kind of curious how more evolved the second one's gonna be, or how fucked up it's going to be. So it's kind of the Destiny 2 thing is kind of like
I want to see
like a balance.
how they do the story. I'm probably not going to pick it up, but I am very interested in what they're going to do with the storyline because they have already butchered that story all to fucking hell.
Yeah, how can they fix that? Seriously, how can they fix that?
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm getting at. I mean, if you really want to be honest, like we were inside the Traveler at the end of the fucking Destiny 1, but no one fucking realized that.
And I've played that ending so many times that I can't even count. Like the
You never noticed that about the ending though? Like if you actually look around at the last stage of Destiny, that it's a spear that you're inside of.
I would have to play it again and like
go play it again. Pay attention to the last section of the stage. You're actually inside a spear. You were inside the Traveler.
Well, I know I'm inside the Traveler. I know that, but I didn't notice that it was a spear.
Yep, it's a spear.
Like the spear of destiny.
No,
I don't even think
you're a fucking spear. So you're inside the spear, which is the Traveler.
Oh, okay.
I don't even think you're allowed to put a story and destiny together in the same sentence.
Well, you probably
there is a story. If you actually read the Grimoire cards, there's a very detailed lore.
But that's the problem. I shouldn't have to go look all this information up and read it. You know,
yes, exactly.
Play it.
Exactly.
If I have to read it, it's not a story.
There's actually a detailed story there, but if you don't read it, it's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. That's my whole point. If I have to read it, it ain't worth it. It's not, you know, that just means that they half-assed it. That's what it tells me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or Bungie wanted to put an end to the game. They wanted it. And sometimes playing it, it feels like they wanted to do all out with this. But it feels like somebody came in and ripped it out. Activision just came in and ripped it out and forced them to say DLC.
It's not the original Destiny actually originally created. That's kind of the big problem. And not a lot of people understand that. So it's like it's basically Activision making what they wish to make out of the Destiny title because now the original like form of Destiny is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So but in an actual closing, what is everybody what is everybody playing nowadays that, you know, keeps them occupied?
Wait, we're in closing?
Yeah, it's like 52 minutes.
It is 52 minutes?
Yeah. I'm looking.
Time flies when you're not paying attention.
Yeah, time flies when you're not paying attention. So, what is everybody doing nowadays that keeps them occupied?
I got quite a few games. I got Ark. I still need to finish up Mass Effect. I still have to go and run through fucking Conan Exiles with my group of guys. I'm playing Heroes of the Storm, League of Legends, Tearaway, a few MOBAs, fucking Neverwinter. I got like so many different things on the PC that I'm playing right now. I still have to run through Tomb Raider also because I just recently picked up Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider.
Oh God, you pay me, I'll beat it for you.
Fuck that. I picked that up, dude. I picked it up on CD keys for like $6.
I played that so long ago, I don't even actually remember playing it.
Hold on, let me get him in here. Yo,
who are you talking to?
According to everything, you want to come in? I'm going to send you the link to the Discord inside GRG. Actually, I'll send it to you in a DM, bro.
Do you know him?
Yes, I know him. Fonzarelli.
Okay, calm down. I was just kind of curious who he was. What am I? That's actually probably a good question for me. What the hell am I playing?
He's a pony.
Oh, he is? Okay. Oh, even a better question for a pony then. That's probably a better question. What? I'll answer my own question. What am I playing? Well, as you can see on screen, I've been playing, some of that Black Ops 2, and God, I had so much fun last night playing it. I'm playing some Halo 5, some Titanfall 2.
Oh, and I forgot to say Killing Floor 2.
Killing Floor 2 for UJ.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for the Quake fucking beta, which they still haven't sent me the fucking code for that shit, which is pissing me off.
He says he's driving to the airport right now.
God damn you, according to everything. You got to make this a little bit more entertaining. It's not the same without Rambo here.
Well, I did extend it to Rambo. Rambo said he was like on his way home, but that was like an hour, like almost 2 hours ago now.
Dude, have you seen any gameplay for Quake though? Like any of y'all?
I saw the trailer.
No.
I don't know necessarily if I'm impressed yet though.
Oh man,
I played the original. I played the original Quake when I was still but a wee lad. When I was a wee lad, I was playing Quake.
I've been following Quake Champions, and there's been quite a few videos, and they're like the alpha is going on right now, and I'm still waiting for my beta code. But the game, I say the game looks like Quake Live, updated. I don't like some of the special abilities, I guess is what you call them, for some of the characters. I really don't care for that. It kind of reminds me of stuff like Overwatch and shit like that. But the game, from what I've seen from videos and stuff like that, looks fucking good. Like, it looks like they're gonna bring back that old school arcade shooter feel.
Okay. I mean, last time I played a Quake was like the Quake, like the 1990s version of Quake. That was like the last time I played Quake.
Yeah, that was the last time I played it.
Like, it was so long ago. It was, I'm
man.
not yet in my 30s.
Did you play the last Doom?
Did I play the last Doom that came out last year? Yeah. I mean,
yes.
I played it for like a week and then I like kind of dropped it.
Did you like how it played?
Not necessarily, no. That's why I honestly dropped it.
Go in your bathroom and shoot yourself in the head right now. Get it over with your life, son. Okay, I'm signing my resignation right now to this podcast. I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm not done.
Why? Just because I don't like Doom, bro?
Yes, because you don't like Doom. You didn't like.
I've never met anybody who didn't like Doom.
I mean, I like the original Doom, but I don't like the new Doom. It's kind of like but maybe it's because I was younger and I didn't know any better. I mean, do you like the new Doom, Jay? Like, do you love it?
Yes, I like the new Doom. I got it for both the Xbox and the PC.
Yeah, I mean, I got it. I mean, I can't honestly say I beat it because I didn't, but it was an interesting take, but I just didn't scream.
See, Ripper, like I said, go in the bathroom, put a tarper on the bathroom floor so you don't like get it all bloody, and
yeah.
Get it over with.
I mean, Halo Storm agrees with me. I mean, I'm not the only one who thinks this.
Both of y'all go to the bathroom, get it over with right now. How can you say that?
I mean, it just didn't scream like play me. That's the only problem I had with it. I mean, and that was like last year, so that was like last spring. That was like last spring, right? I could be getting my years up, but didn't The Division also come out around the same time?
I think The Division came out a month. No, I think Doom came out a month before The Division, if I'm not mistaken, or a month early. One of them came out before the other one.
Yeah, Halo Storm, I agree with you. I mean, I just didn't like it because it just.
I think it's I'm gonna be honest.
The combat was just like, eh.
I think it's the younger generation that doesn't like it because like, I grew up on like Doom, Quake, fucking all of them. So like, them games really appealed to me, and even that was like that's what got Halo to the way Halo was for the first Halo and such.
Yeah, I know
that arcaded shooter feel. So like them games really appeal to me. So like I'm ecstatic for Quake Champions. But like the fact that you don't even like Doom, no.
I mean, I didn't say I don't like Doom in general. I said I didn't like the new Doom. I don't like the new one. I like the old one, but I don't like the new one. But I highly doubt I could even play the old one as is right now anyway.
You know the fundamental mechanics from the old one are still in the new one, right?
Yeah,
they just added some new flashy shit to it.
Yeah,
basically it's all they did.
I mean, any game that I honestly just can't master to the point where I'm like, yo, this is so much fun. I want to play this till day's gone, and I'm like basically all, you know, freaking tired out. Like it just doesn't interest me. So like it was fun for like the first like couple, like for the first weekend that I played it, and then I just like got so bored of it. I still have it. Like I didn't sell it or anything, so it's still in my library. I just don't touch it. But
I mean, like I said, each to each their own on their opinions. But like Doom and Quake are pretty much the fucking godfathers of shooters.
Yeah, and I agree with you there. I mean, I might honestly, you know, break my, you know, my allegiance to, you know, Xbox and, you know, buy Quake Champions on the PC just to see how much it's advanced in like 20 years.
I mean, I don't see why it doesn't come to consoles because like it's really not.
Halo Storm, I don't necessarily think I agree with you there. I mean, No Man's Sky is looks pretty boring to me. So I would honestly rather play Doom. So I disagree with you there. I would rather play Doom than No Man's Sky. But
get the fuck out! Yo,
No Man's Sky sucks ass.
Halo, you're trolling now. You are fucking trolling, bro.
I know, okay? I'm not an Xbox fanboy.
Sky over Doom? Like, get the fuck out of here, son.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with you there, but, you know, I do agree that Doom was rather, you know, it's not as tasteful as the original. But it had like, the formula of the original, which was, like, kind of nice. It just, you know, compared to all the, you know, current, you know, FPSs that are out, you know, it kind of just seems kind of outdated going back into the old formula. But again, that's just what I personally think.
I personally think it's refreshing, dude. I think it puts two different types of shooter genres around.
See, but my main issue is I can't master multiple shit. I have to be totally dedicated to one title or not at all. So it's like I can't multitasking skill. It has to be one or the other.
My next big game, which I'm going to be playing, is the new Warhammer 40K game that comes out.
At least you didn't say Sniper Elite Warrior 3. At least you didn't say
No. Warhammer 40K comes out April 26th, and I can't fucking wait.
Oh, that's Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be all over that fucking bitch.
I mean, to each his own. I mean, I've been kind of like juggling which games I like to play, and as we see on screen right now, I mean, I actually this was my first time playing AW in about 2 years since the last DLC came out in 2015. So it was like it was kind of fun to play this again, and I didn't actually do that bad as the match progressed. But I was like, yo, they nerfed the living crap out of these snipers, and it was like so freaking like disheartening to know that you can't snipe the way that you used to back in old school when this game was actually prime. So it was so freaking annoying to actually have it nerfed. But it was an actual fun experience, and I only played one match of this. But I actually might go back to playing this because I'm kind of curious of how decently they nerfed it. But then again, that's I was at one point I was playing Black Ops 2, then I went to AW, and then who knows, I might actually touch Black Ops 3. I don't know. I don't really know. But this was the one COD in recent years that I prestiged the most in. I just don't remember the prestige number. But I just I was having so much fun.
Dude, I'm so tired of fucking COD. Here's my question. Let me ask you this. What the fucking point is prestige in quad when you only get about a year to play? You're playing all these other games, right? So you have to make sure you have to dedicate all your time to get the max prestige level in COD, right? So what's the fucking point? I learned that after Black Ops 1. I was like, why am I wasting all my time in this when I can waste my time in the other shit?
There's no point in prestiging in COD. It's pointless.
There's no point. So, like, what the fuck is the big deal about it? I've never understood why people care about a fucking number. Because all you're doing is you're going through there, you're besieging, you're fucking, resetting your stats, and then you're having to redo the shit over. It's pointless.
I mean, it doesn't reset your KD, so technically it doesn't reset
No,
your stats.
it resets all your weapons and guns. The shit that you've been wanting to unlock from the beginning. Like,
Yeah,
that's what
that's
I
the like if they could remove that from prestiging, it would be like a good formula because
That is the one thing I never understood. Like, you unlock all them guns, then you reset, and then you have to go re-unlock the same guns that you just got done unlocking. Makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
I mean, COD is definitely not for everybody, and it's definitely I think the most people that play it are the younger generation, but it's still an entertaining piece of multiplayer.
What did you think about City Skylines coming to Xbox? That's another game that I've been playing too.
That I have no idea what that actually is.
Did you ever play the old Sims?
Yeah, I played the old Sims.
City, where you actually had to build like your own city and shit, and you could destroy it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's essentially that, but a better updated version of that.
Okay.
I kind of find it interesting that it's coming to consoles because like it's a very heavily intensive CPU game. So I'm kind of curious on how it's going to run like with Microsoft or if it's going to be a scaled down version of what it is on PC.
Okay.
I can see it being scaled down.
I think it may be scaled down too.
All right. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this evening.
Hold on, Rez is coming in.
Oh, he's where? Which one?
Resurrection. I'm bringing someone in here so he can get his opinions on stuff.
Oh, okay. I won't end it then.
Gotta make it somewhat entertaining before we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I kind of actually honestly.
And Unchanged there too. He's typing in the chat.
In the actual like Discord chat or the actual
the actual Discord chat. What do you think about the ranking system that's coming out for Gears of War 4? Are y'all still playing that?
I don't play Gears of War 4 for multiplayer, so I honestly don't give a damn.
Oh, so you're not gonna play with Season 1?
I still play that crap.
So you're gonna play with Season 1 because it comes out soon.
Yeah.
You gonna try to get that diamond level?
Heck yeah. I still love the game. I mean, it's one of those ones where everybody gets a lot of hell for, of course, being an Xbox owner. Oh, well, that's all you have to play. It's like, no, but it is a freaking hell of a shooter. I mean, you get a group of people going. It's a great game.
What about, is anybody interested in actually doing fucking arenas?
Like the arena, that's gonna be placed on the Xbox Live.
Yeah, on the Xbox Live for the community side.
It depends what games are placed for it.
Well, eventually it's going to be able to let you place whatever game you want. As far as we know right now, it's going to be like Gears of War. What's the other one? I think War of Tanks and a couple other games. Killer Instinct. But the really big thing about the arena thing, and the one thing that I actually like that they're going to be doing, is Arenas is getting sponsorship with ESL. So Microsoft's getting sponsorship from the ESL crew. Which, if you know who that is, that's the fucking essentially like one of the major league gaming outfits out there, where like Halo and all of them get their stuff from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, unless Arena had like Halo on it, I honestly don't think it would really appeal to me. But again, that's just my opinion. Because I don't really play the games that are like attached to it right now. What the hell?
What?
What was that just talking?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, where'd Sooner go?
I'm still here.
Sooner's here.
Oh. Because he's not a...
Are you out of it?
Yeah, dude, I swear, them fucking drugs, man. It's them fucking drugs.
No, I was just kind of curious because I wasn't hearing for a while. How long until Resurrection joins us?
I don't know. I was waiting for him. I'm waiting for him to reply back in the chat.
Oh, he's actually in
If
the
he
chat.
doesn't reply back soon, we just end it. Yeah, just go ahead and end it, bro, because he's not even showing up anymore. Oh, no, he's still here. Let me see. Fucking Resurrection, man. Motherfucker's like a diva right now, making people wait on his ass.
All right, princess, hurry up. I know you ain't got very many games on PlayStation 4 that you can keep you busy. You got plenty of indies, I
They
guess.
got more
but
games than Xbox right now.
yeah, if you want to count indies.
Is it still a game?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I love the PlayStation 4.
That's where I get like the fanboy shit doesn't get to me, man, because it's still a fucking game at the end.
Oh, I'm not a fanboy, dude. Trust me. If anybody, that's all T Reaper there for you. That's all T Reaper.
Oh, my bad.
He knows.
27th. I was a day off. I had to go look at my Steam fucking list to make sure. It was April 27th. Warhammer 40K.
I've enjoyed my PlayStation 4 about as much as I have my Xbox. So, all these people that trash the indies, and I made that comment a podcast or two ago, I believe, about a week or two, how Next Gen and all these guys will sit here and trash all these PlayStation 4 indies, whatever. Yeah, it's just an indie though. It's not a AAA title, so it's still a fucking game.
It's still a game, dude. Regardless of what it is, it's still a game. I mean, you can't sit there and take it off the fucking block. Now, you could say it's not a AAA, but, I mean, who gives a fuck? I mean, look at one of the biggest selling games right now. It is not a fucking AAA, and it outsells every fucking game out there. And what am I talking about? Fucking Minecraft. Minecraft was an indie fucking game, and it has been one of the biggest games for like what, the last 6 years, 7 years?
Oh god, yeah, it just keeps growing.
And it hasn't stopped. So like people can't sit there and say that indies don't fucking matter. I mean, hell, if you want to be that technical, look at fucking Ark. Ark is an indie, and it's doing fucking better than most games.
To be fair, Next Gen was talking shit about Voodoo Bins. I mean, it doesn't.
Yeah, one fucking Xbox
you know
game.
What? Voodoo Bins did need to be made though. That was only made because Phil wanted that game to be made. That was a love for Phil. That was not a love for the fans. Ask me one fucking fan that said Voodoo Bins needed to be made. Please, someone.
Next Gen, who the hell asked for Voodoo Vids? Phantom does 480p. Yo, I'm bugging. No,
Yo, Halo, you are right about that.
I agree with you there. Yep, I agree.
That shit still doesn't. I don't understand. Like, I want to know who went and said, "Yo, Voodoo Vince needs to be made." The fans want it, because I would slap them in the fucking face, because I wanted a goddamn Crimson Skies. I wanted a Jade Empire. There were so many great games from the original Xbox that they could have did, and the one game they decided to do is the one that I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Like, seriously.
Jade Empire would have been awesome to have remastered.
Jade Empire would have been amazing. I don't know if they can do that, though, because, like, I know they own, like, that was an exclusive for Microsoft, but that was also done by, what's it called? BioWare. And I don't know if BioWare still retains the rights to that game or not. That's maybe the reason why they haven't done it. But that was an amazing fucking RPG.
Yes, it was.
I would actually like, and I know a lot of people don't know what this is, but it was on the launch title for the Xbox, Bloodwake.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all remember Bloodwake. But
yeah.
Like, the water physics on that game was fucking amazing for its times. I would love to see an actual sequel of that. And we may get a Chrome Hound, though, because, what was it? A few months back, Phil was asked if there's ever going to be a Chrome Hound, and he was like, we'll see. We may see something. And I think one of the Chrome Hound deads came out and talked about it. I'm hoping we do. I wouldn't mind seeing a Chrome Hound come back.
So we're still waiting on Resurrection?
No, we're not waiting on nobody, man. Let's end this shit. I want to get the fuck out of here before I have to, like, rip fucking Halo Halo Storm's head off.
No, I actually just asked Halo Storm for his tag. Okay, cool. Thank you, man. I'll definitely add you. Copy.
Halo Storm. Yeah, we gonna go toe to toe, man. Next podcast. Me and you.
Oh man, I can't wait for this.
Okay,
you're gonna be.
All right,
you're gonna
so
be.
Thanks everybody who.
No. Send Halo Storm that link to on his DMs to Discord. You're coming in next podcast, son.
Okay, well, I personally have to find his. I have to find his thing first. Boom.
Yo, I think we should not like. Okay, here's the thing. Why you're ending it? I think when Rambo doesn't come, we should fucking string him up and slap him with all them PS cards that he got. What are them, like PlayStation cards? What do they call their currency?
Hey, Halo Storm, you sure you spelled that right? Because I can't seem to find it. I'm not sure if you spelled that right. Oh, what the hell?
Law. Okay. What? No. Yo, Sooner. So you didn't see that yet, have you?
No.
We gotta have an intervention with fucking Rambo. So Rambo spends. I'm not gonna say that it's like 20,000 or like 15,000, but it looked like Rambo lost anywhere between $8,000 to $10,000 worth of games. He took his entire collection of physical games for the PlayStation and sold it for $2,000 to fucking get all his games on digital. We gotta have an.
Is that the one that he put on Twitter?
Yeah, that huge ass collection he had on Twitter.
Oh, we're talking
yeah,
about Rambo selling his shit now.
He just sold, like, he devalued his entire gaming collection by like 100%, like completely. We got to have an intervention. Next podcast, intervention with Rambo. That's what it is.
My God.
I mean, what? I just don't understand why he chooses to go all digital. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Dude, man, that was like 300-400 fucking games plus right there that he got rid of, so he could fucking then go rebuy them again digitally.
That's a waste.
Like, I told him, I was like, bro, you could have kept that collection and then kept adding the whatever now that you're getting for fucking digital. And here's the biggest problem. We don't know if PlayStation is going to do forward compatibility.
All right.
So like, let's say they don't do forward compatibility on the PlayStation 5. All them digital games are useless.
There we go, Halo Storm. That's quick and easy. Sorry, my Windows app was being stupid. I had to add it into my Xbox, and then it worked. Okay, so since we're not relating for Resurrection, we can end it now. All right, so just so everybody knows, we're gonna be doing this.
I thought we already ended it.
No, we haven't ended it yet. I was.
Oh god damn! We took our dirty laundry out fucking sooner.
I didn't end it yet. Just so everybody knows, we're gonna do this again on.
Motherfucker, you need to say when you end it, like.
Yeah, I didn't say when I was ending it yet. I'm gonna end it now. I'm just gonna tell everybody we're doing this again on Wednesday.
Chat in the goddamn thing, and you didn't end it. Fuck.
Nah, we're all right. So thanks everybody who showed up for the show. I appreciate it, and we're gonna be doing this again on Wednesday, and the time is probably gonna still be the same, but we're actually gonna be talking about the reveal for Call of Duty that day. So it's going to be, we're gonna make sure that everybody watches that reveal, and we're gonna give our thoughts and opinions on the wonderful World War II Call of Duty. So
yay!
But this is T Reaper. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate the views and the support. And Halo Storm, I'm gonna hit you up right after the show is ending because I actually want to see how good you are. Jay,
I'm gonna shoot myself in the fucking head, dude, on Wednesday.
Jay, you go next.
This is your boy Jay Century signing out. If I'm not here Wednesday, you know why. Peace.
Sooner you go.
Hey, I just want to give a shout out as well to one of my brothers, very good friend of mine, Spartan Bear 491. He's kept me busy over the weekend. He gave me very much needed time that I needed away from family, and I can't wait for this Wednesday to bash in some PlayStation skulls.
Yo, are we seriously dedicating an entire Wednesday podcast to Call of Duty?
Not the entire show,
Okay,
but
I'm out
definitely,
this bitch, guys.
definitely not the entire shit, but half of it.
No. With you,
I'll
that
bash
means
some
the entire-
Xbox for everybody if that makes you happy.
Look. With you, that means the entire fucking cast is gonna be about Call of Duty. Okay, we know how you are, Reaper. Just end it. It's done. I'm not here Wednesday, son. I'm out.